Hey guys, so we will be doing the daily puzzle for today. It is July 19th. It is a Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday, and we'll also have um, the tactics ladder for today and tomorrow. Over the weekend, I'll be going for a championship, so I might not be able to do some videos, but I'll try. Alright, so on with the daily puzzle. Let's see here. So it's white to move. We can see that, black has a queen and a pawn, and white has a pawn, queen, a knight, and a pawn. So two pawns, a rook and a knight. Sorry. And therefore, the material count would be even. It would be considered even. However, why would we prefer white? I guess it's because this king on f8, it really is kind of looks like it can be attacked pretty simply. There are numerous checks going on. We could even play something like rook d8, and then queen takes d8. The queen will capture this rook here, and then we can play a little fork with the knight. We can play a little fork with the knight. So we can do some tricks there. However, that wouldn't really work because black would promote the pawn right here. So that's a little scary. We want to make sure that this pawn doesn't promote because that's a check, one, and two. If it were to promote, it would promote faster than us. We want to make sure that it doesn't promote, and we can also promote our pawn right here. So by moving this rook, I guess we could prevent this pawn. We could either move it here or here. However, notice moving here is much better because it also allows us to protect this pawn and maybe threaten a pawn promotion later on, backed up by this rook. Also, when we move our rook here, we are a little more susceptible to attacks, and a barrage of checks is not what we want at the moment. We want to protect ourselves, and the move rook a5 accomplishes this. Oh, okay, that was great. Okay, so we have queen e8. Okay, so we have a check. Now notice we have 3 squares. 3 squares on each side, 6 squares total, in which we can go to. However, we want to choose a one in which we cannot receive a check, meaning we want to check for each square and see if black's queen can check us. If we go here, there's queen d7 check, and that gets a little ugly. After king f4, there's probably most likely queen d7 or queen c1, probably most likely queen d7. So that wouldn't really work. If we went king e6, or king d6, black would actually have a fork after queen e7. However, that it would fork the king and the knight. However, that knight is protected by the rook, so it's okay, but it's not the best option. King d5. Notice how we're leaving our pieces all unprotected, except for that pawn. Except the pawn on a7. Everything is unprotected, and black will simply play the move queen d8, forking the king and the rook. And finally, we have king d4 and king f4. And so these two options, well, they look safe. I like king d4 looks a little scary. Looks like it's very open to attacks. King f4, notice how there is no check whatsoever that black can plan out. If there's no check, then that means that we have an advantage as where the queen is forced to move back to a8, where it can defend the pawn promotion. So I find reason to believe that the move is king f4, and indeed it is. If there's no check whatsoever, that's the beauty of this move, and we're about to promote a8 equals queen. We're about to promote this pawn on a7, so black would have to retreat, and then later on we can maybe play something like knight e6, and then maybe knight c7, and then we would promote our queen and win the game. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that daily puzzle. It was quite fun. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also check out my website. I just finished it. It's a great website. You should come check it out. A lot of facts, lots of great info, so just check it out. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.